This week's Parshat, Seitzei, we are taught about which nations are allowed to become Jews and which aren't. In Parshat Gimel, the Torah tells us that someone from Ammon and someone from Moav, an Ammonite and a Moabite, are never allowed to join the Jewish people. But on the other hand, a Mitzri, an Egyptian, is allowed to become a Jew. Let's understand this a little bit deeper. What's a Jew? Where does the word Jew come from? So Jew comes from Judah. We are Yehudim, people of the tribe of Yehuda. The name Yehuda comes from a time when Leah, one of our matriarchs, had her fourth child. She thought she was only going to have 3 children. God blessed her with a 4th child. She says, Hapam odeh Hashem. This time, I really need to give thanks to Hashem for everything that He gave us. The word Yehuda means, from the word lahodot, to give thanks to Hashem. The essence of a Jew is someone who gives thanks. In fact, Lechovos Halvavos, the duties of the heart, says that the whole basis of our service of Hashem is the fact that we have Hakar Satov. We have gratitude and thanks to Hashem for giving us life and for giving us all the blessings and special miracles that He's done for us. Now let's look back at the verses. Who's not allowed into the Jewish people? Ammon and Moav. Why? Because they did not greet you with bread and water when you left Egypt. They were descendants of Lot. Lot was a nephew of Avram Avinu. Avram Avinu, the Torah tells us, went to many efforts and sacrifices to help Lot and to save him. At the very least, his children should have had a sense of gratitude. Because they didn't have gratitude for everything that the Jewish people had done for them, by at least giving some bread and water to the poor slaves who were in Egypt, therefore, if they don't have a Hakar Satov, they can't give thanks, then you can't be a Jew. A little bit further, the Torah says, but who can become a Jew, an Egyptian? Why? Because you have to remember that even though the Egyptian may have done bad things to you, they provided you with shelter, food, and water in the time of Yosef when the Jewish people were starving and had no place to go. Therefore, Hashem says, you are Jews, people, Yehudim, people who give thanks. That's your essence. And therefore, you never can forget your debt of gratitude that you have to have for the Egyptians. And even though the Egyptians did bad from you, you have to give them thanks and let them come in to the Jewish people if they want to convert. The lessons that we get here are threefold. Understand what it means to be a Jew. It means to have a Hakar Satov, to give thanks. And understand that even if someone's done something bad from you, that does not remove you from your responsibility to give thanks. Being a Jew is all about Hakar Satov, is all about gratitude. Let's make sure in all of our relationships we're showing the appropriate gratitude and really fulfilling our essence as Jews.